Happy Friday. How's everyone doing? Welcome, welcome. It is going to be the Black Friday chest. What is this? What is this fit? What are these blades? What is all this? Where does this guy get this stuff? What are these weapons? Those are cool. I don't know what they're for, but those are cool. Hey, welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? There should be a Black Friday 10K chest today, along with the Thanksgiving event for the United States. So I don't know when exactly that is, but it should be out soon. I don't know. Yeah, when is Thanksgiving? What day is that? I don't know. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving if you're doing that. I don't know what day you do that on in the States there, but it is coming up, and that will be the Friday actual like event release for today. And thanks for following Twitch. Yeah, we're streaming both on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and I actually got it so I have both of the YouTube and Twitch chats open on my monitor there, so I can see them both at the same time. And it was kind of scuffed before where like it would hide behind my other window when I clicked on something in the browser or whatever, but now I always have the Twitch chat up, YouTube chat's always there. We're good. I got them both. And they'll always be there. It's not even something I forget. It opens up with OBS, so it's all good. And this music is, I need to get a different soundtrack. This is not. So yeah, we gotta wait for the event to come out. It should be pretty soon because I have a feeling it'll be soon. And the feeling has nothing to do with Dark and animating the cutscene and not Ghost this week. Absolutely nothing. Speak of which, there was a little bit of news that came out today. If you guys haven't seen it on Twitter yet, we can go over while we're waiting at least, right? So apparently, well, I won't spoil it. Let's open up the thing here. There's an Artix's Twitter. Let me pull it up here. Share it with the class. All right. AQ2D. I was thinking about making a whole video about this, but nah. I'll probably throw this in the news video. So, Nullgath is helping in some extent. Probably with the animation process, I'd imagine, since he's kind of like an animator. He's helping out a little bit, it would seem. It would seem he's helping out. That or they just logged in his the account with the name Nullgath in this image to drum up some kind of excitement, some kind of like, also a theory that could be valid. There's no actual proof. It doesn't say that they're working with Miltonius in the actual text here. Yeah, there's no Milt, no Nullgath. It's just, it is what it is. He's just showing up right here. So interesting. That might just be a little tease there. The rest of this is not really much mentioned in this whole thing, unless you care about them animating a literal piece of fill in the blank there. I don't want to get demonetized. Which is a great monster to choose for the debut of your new game. I would mention. Good representation of what's to come, maybe? I don't know what they mean by that. Not sure what they mean by that, but good one. Good one there. This is a literal piece of is what they're choosing to base the anime. Okay. I don't know, maybe I'm looking too much into that, but maybe I'm looking too much into that. Yeah, there's a bunch of animation information on here if you care about that. I skimmed through it looking for like useful information to people that don't care about the animation. There's not a lot. So you'll be joining us here when the tech demo opens, the dev arena. J6 repurposed this map, so we had a place to test out all of the new monsters we are now building. The goal was to build a place inspired by the launch nights of the original Adventure Quest. That is, a place where monsters could be constantly updated, and you could help put them to the test. So, it looks like that's going to be the login area for the test. And they got the little monster guys standing there. Apparently there's a, I hope you've enjoyed learning about our process of converting a monster from aqworlds to infinity. It is incredibly inspiring watching Ghost, J6 Reens, Tunic and Irumi, Spider, Warlock, Captain Rhubarb, and the rest of the team work together on every aspect of this ambitious game project. We also had a surprise addition to the team this week. So this is probably mentioning Miltonius, right? There's a spoiler in a screenshot above. So initially when I read this, I thought it meant this screenshot. I was like, what is, I was like looking at like, I was like analyzing this image. I'm like, okay, never mind. It's an all Gath one above. The official announcement will be next week. So I'm hopeful for this. What if they're actually hiring, what if they're actually, I can't even say it out loud without like, cause like I feel like I'm coping, but what if they're actually going to rehire Mr. Miltonius? What if they actually hire him back on full time as an art lead for the new game? What if we just Groundhog Day aqworlds, and then he gets fired a couple years from now again, and we're back to where we began? Wouldn't I think that'd be worse than not even rehiring? Okay, I'm just like madly speculating. What? That's a hypothetical. Okay, if they're actually gonna rehire him, that is sick. That is absolutely insane. I'm gonna wait till they actually announce it to say anything about that. But they're teasing it here. I don't know what else you would imply from this other than that they're rehiring Miltonius. And I hope they'll call him Miltonius and not Noel Gaffey. Anyway. The only reason Nullgath exists, if you're new to Adventure Quest Worlds, the only reason Nullgath exists is to separate themselves from Miltonius back when they fired him. So yeah. I hope if he comes back he actually retains his name that he wants. Alright, if he's okay with using Nullgath, that's fine, I guess, as well, but... and I don't... Yeah. Here's what is left to be done before we can start the tech demo. Extreme testing on switching between AQ Web and AQ Infinity. To make sure it does not break your character. Oh, that's fun. Hey, what's up, mate? Hey, what's up, man? Hey, Ans, what's up? How you guys doing in the chat there? Sorry, I haven't... Bring back a Milt Twilly. Okay, that wasn't why he got fired, by the way. It was like, I think that a lot of the content that people have seen that they they assigned to that, like, I feel like history got a little rewritten because from like Miltonius has been doing not safe for work stuff for quite a while, but it was the initial stuff like way back that got it. Like the Twilly stuff came like a decade later. Like almost a decade later. That Twilly art that you've seen, that was like a decade after he got fired, by the way. Anyway, and more content, finish gluttony cutscenes at test quest, add a tech demo reward. Cool. And I would like to animate and pretty up the login screen a bit. That'd be nice. Yeah, imagine the login screen wasn't a still image. How cool would that be? Have a fun and adventure-filled weekend. Yeah, so potentially Miltonius being rehired for Adventure Quest Infinity, which would be probably the best part of AQ Infinity. Now, imagine. Okay, well, let's go into hypothetical brain space here. Imagine they have Miltonius, and they rehire. Well, Kotaro never got fired or anything, but like, imagine they got Kotaro working with Miltonius on AQ Infinity. Whew. Oh my. That's yeah. I don't know if that would happen, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with this. I don't know. I don't want to get too excited about it before we actually get anything guaranteed or anything. But that is an interesting teaser. Very much so an interesting teaser. Very, very, let's get that actual literal piece off the screen. A very interesting teaser. I hope it means what I infer. The real Nolgath X Revenus reunion. Oh, wouldn't that be so great? Would be sick. His art was a core part of AQ, so having him back would definitely have a good influence on players. You know, it's kind of awkward though. A-Ranks just went through and redid all of Miltonius' original NPC art, right? For the new game. It all got redone by A-Ranks. I probably say that guy's name wrong, right? How do you pronounce it? Chat, how do you pronounce it? Like, how do you pronounce his name? I probably always pronounce it wrong. It's probably not A-Ranks. A-Ranks? A-Rank? I don't know. I have no clue. Do I say it? I probably... It is A-Ranks? Is that actually how you say it? I don't know. I mean, I've been saying it for so long that you think one person at least would have corrected me by now. Alright. But yeah. It is kind of awkward that A-Ranks just went and redid all of Miltonius' original NPC art, right? And now we're getting... And now he is potentially returning to the game. That is a little awkward. Hey, Tesla, thanks for subscribing, man. Mr. John. Welcome. We're almost at 70,000 subs on the YouTube, which is really cool. Thank you guys for that. And welcome to all the new subscribers that have joined recently to the channel. All the returning people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Things are about to heat up for aqworlds here with the winter. Winter stuff's always good. Always love Frostfell. January's always good with Nolgath's birthday. It's always good stuff. Good stuff around these times. Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Yeah, I'm a little sad they're not doing the midnight releases for Black Friday. Instead, we're just getting a 10K. Chad, do you guys think that's a good or a bad thing? I kind of like the midnight shop updates. I thought they were kind of cool. Like, everyone got on late at night. Like, hey, what's in the shop? What's new? I thought that was kind of cool. I kind of wish they were doing that. So fast way to get Ebony Dragonblade, quest or merge? Hey, what do you mean? What do you mean quest or merge? Don't you need the original? I don't know, dude. Look it up on Wiki, man. I mean, I have the Ebony Dragonblade. I didn't even know there's. I don't even remember there being two ways of getting it. If I'm being honest. Could not even tell you which way I got it. Hey, someone asked me about the COD Zombies thing. I think the new COD Zombies is kind of a little lame from what I played. Although it seems like people that played it more like it the more they play it. So I'll give it some more time. I've only played like a few rounds of it. Like I didn't really dip into that too much yet. I'm almost done the multiplayer, like the final camo and multiplayer for getting every gun maxed out. But I only have shotguns and pistols left. Right before the stream started, I was finishing the SMGs, like doing the forge for all the SMGs. But yeah, almost done that, and then I'll probably check out zombies, see if that's any good. But I haven't really looked into it too much. Have not looked into it that much. Merge is only if you had the normal version before. Oh yeah, so I probably did merge then, yeah. Yeah, I thought it was something like that, but I didn't want to say anything without being 100%. So we got hair red. All right. Hopefully we haven't seen any previews for the Black Friday shop today, or for the chest or anything, other than the one blurry image that Alina put up, right? Hopefully that's good. I really hope it's good. Let me show it on stream here for the people who haven't seen it. Papa! This is the only teaser we got. So it looks like three different, it looks like 3 variations of the same armor, right? With the pink one there in the middle. And then you have 1 pink armor under that. So like technically like two pink armors. And then you have all the accessories for that pink armor, which looks like quite a bit. Like one, you can see one longer hair, like shoulder hair, 2 shoulder hairs, a couple tails, a sword, and a cape for the pink one below in the bottom right corner there. You got a bunch of Black Friday stuff. You got what looks like a samurai helmet with the 2 horns in the bottom. You got what looks like a knight with like, or wait, is that undead goat? Yo, this the bottom right. You think this is goat with a cape? So look at the feet. The feet look weird, don't they? That's a female character. I guess maybe not. Maybe not. They actually don't look that weird. Never mind. It might be like a knight with like a cloak type thing. This one's definitely like a ugly Nolgath one. Yeah, kind of a legion thing here. Some sort of casual wear, like a dress. That's a dress, and then looks like a t-shirt type deal there. So some sort of casual-ish stuff there. This looks kind of mixed from what we're seeing in this image. I don't know if this is gonna be a positive here, but we'll see. We'll see. This is a small teaser, apparently, just a small teaser. It's definitely not the whole thing. Definitely not the whole thing. They'll be releasing more items. They'll probably wait for actual like Black Friday and stuff before I imagine that'll be when the bulk gets added. I imagine this might be like what, I don't know how they're gonna do the chest, but so I don't want to speak for them. But Alina is almost at 100k posts on her Twitter. I imagine they plan on releasing like some of the good stuff like on the actual dates, right? Like on actual Black Friday, which is next Friday. So I imagine actually then is when they like plan on releasing some of the better stuff. Or at least if I was doing it, that's how I would do it, but I don't know. So I don't expect it to be that impressive this week. Because you still have the Monday, the Cyber Monday for more items to be added to it, and then you still got Friday, both next week. Well, next week and then Monday second week, like even the week after, but so there'll at least be 2 additions to the chest. Other than today, but so it might be a little thin today. So I wouldn't expect a crazy amount, but it should be a good amount in there today, hopefully. Hopefully. Let's go do some dungeon right now. Got all this stuff for it. I am not going anywhere near a dungeon in this game. chest is coming at midnight. No, it's not. Middle bottom is Jade Samurai. Yeah, that's what it looks like, right? It looks like Jade Samurai, which I think is my oldest package. I love when people type something in the chat. They're like, guys, the event's delayed. Guys, the chest is actually coming out at midnight tonight. Like, people just like not know, or you just source. I made it up. Never believe anything you read in the live stream chat. Those half the people type stuff in there don't even know what they're typing. All right, I actually have the jade one. I think it's my oldest oldest upgrade pack on this account. It's the Jade Samurai. Let's go find it. Let's go on a little journey through all my badges. There's a lot of them. Remember when this used to lag more than it does now? You guys remember that? Like this is smooth functionality compared to how it used to be before Spider got to it. Oh. In this house, we pray to Spider. Thank you. Somehow it was even less optimized. Like I swear like it loaded like every single badge that was in your thing. And that's why it lagged or something, like, and now it probably like deloads them as they go off the screen or something. Hey, there we go. See? I have Jade. Wait, they already have a Black Friday variant of it. Has that always been in there? Didn't they already do a Black Friday variant, or is this like my like leaking? It's a cool mask. Source? Trust me, bro. Yeah, you can just type anything you want in the YouTube chat. Guys, this is new. The Obsidian Samurai. I feel like it was from like a year or two ago, right? Like last year, the year before. Looks pretty cool though. I mean, when I got this pack, I didn't even know you got an upgrade pack when you bought ACs or whatever. I just wanted ACs when I got that way back in the day. I did not even know it came with that until like I was looking through my badges randomly. I've had that Jade Samurai forever on this account. I think I bought it the same year I made the account. Black Legion Doom Knight? It could be. It could be I don't know why you would do a black LDK considering it's already a black and blue set, but that's new. It's not on wiki yet. Wait, really? Hey, we're leaking the new items before they release, chat. Let's go. So it looks like this is the Obsidian Samurai set from the shop. This is one of the items coming out in the 10K. I'm like probably one of the rare people that has the actual badge from the original shop. One of the rare few. Bro, believe shit. I will look it up then. What's it called? Obsidian Samurai. There is an armor called Obsidian Samurai, but it's not this one. It's a lay art. It's completely different art. So now there are two different. There are now two different Obsidian Samurais in the game. Two armors with the same name. That's fun for. That's really fun for the aqworlds wiki, I'm sure. But this one, it's on wiki. Okay, I feel like chat is chat. I just looked it up. It's not on wiki. Link it to me on Twitter if it's this is on wiki. Link it to me on Twitter. This one, not the other one. There's another Obsidian Samurai that isn't this one. Hey, not me. What's up, man? Hey, Samar. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you guys doing in Twitch chat? Where is the shop? What do you mean? Shop's not out. You guys are all new to this, huh? Every week it's the same thing. Hey guys, where is the update out? Where's the shop? Update out, 10k chest out, update. You think we'd be sitting here if it was? We would not. We would not be. Okay, maybe we would, but what's the most exciting thing you're waiting for in the 10k chest? I want the new Edge Runners set that I can remember his name without looking it up. The artist, I can remember it. I can't. It's like I have the God of War profile picture. When Korey stops dual streaming. What's wrong with dual streaming? You guys don't like the dual stream? I feel like I'm just like, it's not really, other than the fact that the sound bites were getting spammed there the first week. I fixed that, but I feel like it's not that bad, right? You can choose what site you want to be on. So if you want to be on YouTube, watch on YouTube. If you want, you can watch on YouTube and you can use the chat from Twitch, so you can have the best of both. Because YouTube is technically like a little bit better on the video encoding. Like it's a little lighter to, like it's lighter on your PC to watch a YouTube video than it is a Twitch stream. For some reason, I don't know how Amazon messes up that bad with Twitch, but. And then you can have the chat from Twitch, so you could be using the better chat and the better video at the same time. I feel like that's the best of both worlds. Miley Cyrus on that thing, man. What's the hardest farm for you? There is no such thing as a hard farm in aqworlds.
Suck on these nuts.
Yeah, you can also have Gura yelling on the stream. What's my pick of game of the year? My pick for game of the year is Phantom Liberty, because I don't even play that many games, to be honest. I mostly just play multiplayer stuff, if I'm being real. Out of everything that's new that came out this year, Phantom Liberty is definitely my favorite by a long shot. Not even close. Second, like, Starfield came out and I played that. But I think Fallout 4 is a much better game than Starfield, if I'm being completely honest. I feel like Bethesda took a massive step back with Starfield. Like, I feel like it's the opposite of like what people like in their games with Starfield. But yeah, Phantom Liberty. But I still play Fallout 76. No, I played Fallout 76 quite a bit for a while. I even posted some videos on it about it on my second channel. I was playing it so much. And I stopped playing it altogether. I might check it out for the new expansion they're doing for, not expansion, but they're doing like, it's so lame though what they do with the updates for Fallout 76. It's like the updates they do for Fallout 76 is like, you could not make a more lame updates, but like they waste their dev resources on that game like crazy. I don't know who's the project lead for that game, but they are, in my opinion, they are wasting their time and money updating that game the way they do. They could be doing much better updates if they went a different direction. But hey, as a player, I just stopped playing because I don't agree with how they're updating it. I'll just stop playing. That's fine. Don't mind me. I'll wait for the next Fallout single player game to come out in 20 years from now. Yeah, Atlantic City. I mean, I might check out the Atlantic City update, but it's gonna be one of those things where it's like you go on an expedition type thing, and then it's not like an actual new world space or anything. It's lame as hell. I mean, they said it was gonna be a new world space, but like a year after the initial thing comes out, so it's like, okay. I guess the 4 people that are working on it. I mean, fair enough. Early year exclusive Twitch stream was good. Yeah, but the viewership on Twitch, like, there was no discoverability, so the viewers were going down and down and down and down and down. Like every like I was watching the analytics for the Twitch streams when we were only streaming on Twitch, and like I stopped streaming on YouTube there for a little bit, and yeah, it was not great. There was I mean, I wish Twitch had, like, yeah. There's no one looking for AQ on Twitch. Let's be real. Let's be real. Best class in AQ Worlds? Yeah, warrior class for sure. The other guy is definitely correct. Warrior is definitely. No, it's not a map expansion, the Atlantic City thing. Server shut down at 5? Oh, you can't type fake stuff in the chat. I mean, we're looking at game chat, but yeah, there's no server shutdown. That mustache you got, Korey, looking scrumptious. Okay. I had to read that out loud. YouTube is much more accessible. Yeah, there's more people on YouTube. Especially more people looking for, yeah, I tried out Baldur's Gate. I didn't play it a lot. I still have it installed. I haven't played Baldur's Gate that much. I feel like they still, like, I don't know. Like, I haven't even played the isometric Fallout games, so I have a hard time getting into those, to be honest. I played Baldur's Gate for probably like 3 or 4 hours, and I was just like, okay. This is what's happening in this game. That's cool. But yeah, definitely not my game of the year or anything, because I didn't really play it. But maybe it'll be my game of the year for next year, if I actually get around to playing it. The D&D universe isn't that interesting to me, like, as well. So that might be a thing, like. Also not that interested in that whole universe. Could be a detraction from it, but I could probably stick through it and go through Baldur's Gate. I'd probably like it if I played it long enough. I feel like games like that, like I had the same issue playing like The Witcher 3, right? Like I feel like fantasy games, they have to be like stellar for me to want to play them. I'm not that big into fantasy games like that. Like not that big into them. They have to be pretty decent, pretty well made for me to actually like. Is your aim good? I feel like my aim gets worse. I feel like my aim was better like 3 years ago, to be honest. I feel like my aim has gotten worse recently, even though like I'm it's not like I'm out of practice or anything, but I feel like my aim in games has gotten worse as I get older. It's actually kind of sad, but whatever. I'm whatever. I like Skyrim. Yeah, I like Skyrim for a little bit. I don't like Skyrim that much now. I think Skyrim's pretty boring now trying to play it. But that's because I played a lot of it already, so like I yeah, done all the quest lines, everything. Like, of course it's boring. You've done anything in it. But you know, back on like the 360 when I played it, it was good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Played it quite a bit. Skyrim's a decent game. Very well made. I don't think Skyrim's one of Bethesda's better games, though. I honestly think like Oblivion's better than Skyrim as like a game you actually play. I think Skyrim did a few things better than Oblivion, but I think Oblivion's like better in quite a few ways than Skyrim. Like I feel like Bethesda loves to change things they don't need to change and update things that don't need to be updated and try to go different directions that aren't that great. Like, you know, and I'm a fan of Bethesda. I mean, I was a Bethesda fan. I don't know too much about the Starfield stuff. There's nothing interesting in Starfield. Like, I think that's the one like major mistake they made with that game. Nothing's interesting in it. Aware you're old? Yeah, I'm getting old. Like, nothing in that universe was interesting to me. Like, I played like probably 80 hours of that game. I couldn't tell you what my favorite like lore and like aspect of the lore was. Like they had a nice setup where they tease that there's the city of London or whatever in that game when you're playing early in the story. Then later on in the story, you'll actually go there. So it was a nice tease with a payoff of some sort, but the actual gag, without spoiling the game, of course, the actual gag that they were pulling there was like not. It was pretty like okay. Have I played Saints Row? Yeah, I played 3 and 4. I never played 1 or 2. I would play them, but they don't really run the greatest on PC. And I didn't have my own console back in the day, so. I tried to play 2, but it like the frame, like it ran at like a high frame rate and that like broke the game, and I just didn't want to deal with like trying to fix it. 3 was alright. I mean, I played them with a buddy. I played them both with a friend in the co-op. Both 3 and 4. It was good times. It was good times. Those have good character creators, and they're pretty fun to like mess around with. But, you know, it's Saints Row. I think I prefer GTA 3 to any Saints Row game, to be honest. Well, out of 3 and 4, the ones I played. Will the 15-year rewards be coming out? No. They will not. Not yet. They have to make them still. If they haven't shown them on Twitter, they're not going to be added in the game. I'll guarantee you that. The second they haven't finished, they will show them to us. I guarantee you. Skyrim seemed to be a casual player game. Yeah, and then Fallout 4 was like a more casual version of Fallout 3, right? And then, you know, Starfield is like a game for people that are lobotomized to play. So who knows what they'll do next? Next one's gonna be like it's gonna be rated like on no one over the age of 5 years old can play it or something. We'll see what happens with that. You have like a Lego rating on it. What server? Should be the same one. Probably Arctics, actually. Yeah, probably had to farm something for a drop off stream. Already at the moment. We'll be on the other one when when the actual update hits. We'll be on Saphir. I like Starfield. You liked it? How much of it did you play? I liked Starfield initially, and then I actually played it. I actually like played through all the content in it, and I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of like not great. Like, the more you play it, the more you're like, oh. Oh. Five generations Starborn. Yeah, you might want to get yourself checked there, man. What do you do for all 5 Did you just like spam go through them? I don't see how you get that much playtime out of the game. I feel like everything in Starfield was like undercooked. I feel like the weapon customization was undercooked. The settlement system was undercooked. Okay, the one thing I do think they did good with Starfield was that you could pick a role at the beginning of the game. Like you could pick like I'm a hitman, or I'm a chef, or I'm a miner, or I'm like, you could pick like a role that your character had, right? So you could like role play, and it would give you like some unique dialogue within the for some of it, but the dialogue never mattered or helped you or anything. Like there was never like a quest where you could say like, hey, I'm a chef, you're a food guy too, why don't I like, there was never like a, oh, I'm a mechanic, here's the problem, here's the solution to your equation. Like it never like helped you in any quest or anything. Like didn't actually help that much. Didn't actually have any like actual effects other than just flavor text. The shipbuilding was undercooked. Combat was undercooked. I feel like everything in Starfield was undercooked. Like none of it had any depth to it. The shipbuilding was particularly terrible. Like to this day, I do not understand why. So you can in Starfield, you can customize and build a ship, right? So you have a ship builder, and you can like Lego together all the ship pieces. So you have like your place where you sit, and then you got like your thrusters and your weapons, and you can put all that stuff onto a ship, right? You cannot customize the interior of your ship at all. It's all preset. It's all presets. You can only do the exterior. They did not, in a game where you can literally pick up an item and rotate it and place it on a shelf and everything like that. They don't, in the game it lets you do that, but you can't customize the interior of your ship. You can't place furniture like you could in Fallout 4 very easily. An interior cell, placing furniture in an interior cell, something you could do in Fallout 4. For some reason they thought, why would you want to do that in your ship? Why would you want to place furniture in your ship? They just, it's all it's really lame. It feels like they just rushed it out the door with like, I don't know. It feels, if that game took forever to make, and it still feels rushed when you play it. Like everything, the combat feels rushed. Everything about that game feels rushed. The main quest line feels rushed. The side quests feel rushed. Everything in that game feels like they really cobbled it together quickly. The companions in the companions in that game are awful. Every single one of them pisses me off. It's the only Bethesda game where I will not have a follower. I do not want one of these little shits following me around in that game. They are so annoying. Like you steal something in the game, which is a common thing you do in a Bethesda game. You steal something, and all of a sudden your companion's like, "You're a piece of shit, you know that? I really hate you. I'm leaving." And I'm like, "Okay, go, leave. Leave, you little shit. I don't want you to follow me around anyway. You're not even that good." God, I hate it so much. Or God forbid you kill someone. You cannot kill anyone with a follower in that game. All of a sudden they were just, okay, anyway. What time is the chest gonna release? Chat, how many years has this game existed? I'll answer that question for you. 15 years, 1 decade and a half. What time is the release gonna come out? I don't know, chat. Probably the same time it came out for the last decade and a half. Whenever it's ready! Every Friday night, when it's ready! How many years? Like, you guys have to at least age, like, you have to at least be 15 years old, probably, I imagine, in the chat. At least. It comes out when it's ready every Friday evening. If you live in Japan or something, it's in the East Coast, North America, in the evening, usually around 10 p.m. East Coast time. Asking when it's ready is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I don't know why. Anyone asks that. I'm sorry. I cracked. I've been asked that question so many times. Hey, cool pet. I've been asked that question so many times. Hey, when's the update coming out? I feel like people are just trolling by asking that. I feel like people are actually just trolling by asking that. They're like, they know. Did I watch the new season of Invincible? No, I'm gonna wait for the whole season to end. I saw that the Invincible guys got added to Fortnite, and the guy has like a SpongeBob ass for some reason. Complete opposite of like Chun-Li in Fortnite, so RIP to him, I guess. Vegas and Skyrim was peak. I don't think Skyrim was peak, but New Vegas definitely was. It's 2 p.m. on Saturday. Yeah, I feel like New Zealand, Australia get the chest at like a good time. Like it's the weekend. It's like afternoon on the weekends when you guys always get it, right? Like it's not too late. Afternoon on Saturday. Thank you, Mr. Korey, but when is the chest out? Oh my god. Where'd that guy KXA get that helmet? It's probably the other screen. I don't see a KXA. When chest, Mr. Streamer? When's this? When's that? I love it. Never change chat. When? Not everyone plays this game for 15 years, by the way. I guarantee you most of the people watching this stream have played this game for over a decade. There's probably not a lot of people that have under a decade. They probably weren't playing for the whole time, for at least that amount of time, but they've probably known about the game and have played it off and on for at least a decade. And you know what? The answer hasn't changed for the past 10 years on when the release comes out. It never does. Same time as last week. The week before that. Dark Edda on Twitter replied to my tweet about the stream. I would absolutely punch the fuck out of that gender bent NPC thumbnail, Korey, with no hesitation whatsoever. The facial expression is just begging to be punched. Talking about my thumbnail. but the NPC isn't a gender bent version of myself, by the way, in the thumbnail. Although I get how you kind of get that look with the hair color and everything. Hey, there you go. Hey, the person asking in the chat when the update's coming out. Actually, really quick tonight. It's only been streaming an hour and it's already coming out. Wow. I'm actually very happy for that. I don't have to sit here and stall for 4 hours. Thank you. Thank you, Artix Entertainment. Much appreciated. Thank you. Hey, 10K chest actually coming out. I wonder if Artix Entertainment will ever add that set to the game that's in the thumbnail of this stream. They never will. They would have added it already if they were going to. That's a big sag for me, man. They're never gonna add it. When are we gonna get 20k or 50k chests? Festive, you know they can't even fill up a 10k one. How are they gonna fill up a 20k one? The last 10k was like 5k, see worth of stuff in it. They can't even fill up a 10k one. They're out here struggling, trying to fill up a 10k. Hey, thanks to everyone that liked the stream, by the way. Much appreciated. Already got 60. We're only 8 off of 69. I need a 1 mil chest. What do you guys think they're going to do for the 15-year reward? Because they've been holding it off for a while now. Do you think they're holding it off? Or not holding off, but it's obvious that they just don't have it made yet, right? But, like, it has to be they have to have something planned for it, right? Maybe they don't. Maybe that's why they haven't released it yet. Maybe they don't know what they're doing for 15 years. I see people just asking for item and donates. I'd be sad if the 15-year thing was an item and donate. Item and donates are lame. It seems like people want them though. Maybe I'm the only person that doesn't want one. I want an item to donate because I haven't had an item to donate. I don't know, item to donate. So I mean, I've never had one on your account. I'm sure the first few would probably be useful, but after you have a couple item to donates, it's like, yeah, I don't really. Yeah, these are. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need any more of these. Yeah, I ran out of things I wanted to get with item and donate pretty quick, to be honest. I mean, there of course there's things I could get with them, but I don't really need anything with the item and donates. Like, it's not really like I'm like dying to get anything with the item and donates. Yo, gang, how is the Matrix Castle better than the OG one? I see literally no difference. In my opinion, this room looks better on the Matrix one. And this room looks better. I like the dark moon and everything. I think a lot of the other one looks good. I say you go either or, but I do think this room definitively is just better. Like, I like the glowing ring behind you instead of like the weird looking mirror. I think the mirror looks kind of weird on the original version of the vacation home. I think this version looks better. But yeah, they're both good. They're both very good houses. It's probably up to you which one you pick. I kind of wish they'd do recolors of this cyber one, right? Like a black and white one would be sick, wouldn't it? Instead of blue, it's all black and white. Or a green one, or... Yeah, we know the shutdown's been going for 10 minutes, okay? All caps shutdown. It's been going for 10 minutes. I'm excited though. We get to see what's in the 10K. Finally. They haven't shown any items on Twitter. Like they've been they've been very like very close-lipped about what's going to be in the actual 10K. They said it was all suggested items too from, and I saw a bunch of suggestions and they were mostly pretty good from what people suggested, so we'll see. Hopefully they're good. Hopefully they took some of my suggestions, to be honest. Hopefully. We'll see. The music's sweet. Music I'm playing? Yeah, I'm just playing some Nintendo fall music, apparently. It's winter now. Yeah, we finally got snow where I live. Oh my god, I hate snow so much. I hate snow. It's terrible. I can honestly go the rest of my life without ever seeing snow again and be happy. I would never miss it. There's not a single day I'd be like, oh, I wish I was somewhere that had snow right now. Man, I really miss the snow. I would never say that. Yeah, chess is coming out in 3 minutes. Do you like shoveling snow? Do I like doing manual labor outside in the cold? No, I do not. I don't like shoveling snow. And I haven't made a snow angel since I was like in kindergarten, probably. That the novelty of laying in the snow and making a snow angel wears off about 10 seconds after you first do it. And it never comes back. Show us your rarest item. I can do that. I definitively have the rarest item because I am the only person in all of the game that have this item. One of one. You'll never see another player with this equipped. Guaranteed. Not a single soul. I'm the only person you'll ever see with that item. Where so we can buy the banner? Oh, you're on the banner? Yeah, I can put it on. I think the servers were shut off, but oh wait, I clicked equip. There you go. It has a free house item shop on it if you click on it. No, you can't item and donate it. One minute. 30 seconds. People are saying the Safiria server already restarted. We'll just wait to get kicked out. I feel like it's more a genuine experience. Not a rush. Hey! Seal. Yo, you dropped the code. I always say his name wrong. Seal. Turn my phone notifications off, sorry. Alright. Let's close and open the game. Flashbang. Wait, why is it not? Okay, it was being weird. Okay, it's back. Alright, Saban Safiri. Yeah, new 10k out. New 10,000 adventure coin chest is live in the game. Alright, it was new 10k chest. Let's see what is what with it. Quibble. Should be for the Black Friday, Cyber Monday. There will be more updates for it, so don't expect this to be the full thing. Or at least I'm saying that. I'm assuming there will be more update. I'm like 90% there's going to be more updates for it. So, all right, let's start with armors. See what's in here. 1,000 ACs, rare armor, chained at Chaos in the Shadows, looking to be color custom. Wait, no, it's orange. Eye color? Yeah, that has to be eye color, right? I will say nothing. Alright. Crystal Rose and Royalty, another rare. Looks pretty good, to be honest. Nice pink. Good colors. Yeah, I like this armor. It's a recolor, I'm pretty sure, right? But is it? Is this a recolor? I don't know what the original armor of it is. The original armor like blue? I don't. Okay, actually, I don't know. Rare. I feel like that's returning item. Same with this one. Could be wrong. Am I wrong? Chat, am I wrong? I think it's a returning item. I'm wrong. These are new? Well, they're recolors, so they don't really look that interesting, but... So you got dark and pink for Scientist. All rare. Not too big of a fan of that. Shadow Scythe one. This one I'm pretty sure is new. That's not too bad if you want that armor, but I do think the original armor of this looks better than the Black Friday version of it. So this is new, huh? Can't say I'm a big fan of that. Halloween was last month. But, got a pink drag, Nightmare Plate. Samurai. Why does the face look like a Obsidian High Lord? Obsidian Samurai. I already looked at this. This if you have the original badge for this upgrade pack, you can get the armor from the badge shop too. You don't have to buy it for 1,500 coins. Jesus. That's a little pricey. Aristocat. Got all of the run animation on dresses. Very cute. Got the little cute guy. Death Fiend of Null. Yo! Hey! They did a black. Hey, it's one of my favorite armors. They made a black and white version of it. That's sick. I don't like that this. I kind of wish the shoe was like. Okay, whatever. I don't need to be complaining. I'll be buying. But yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm glad that's in there. I'm glad that's in there. Personally, I would tweak a little bit of it, but you know, and nothing's perfect. So, yeah, big shield. That looks cool. Shield looks cool in that. I actually don't even know what the original of this is. And that's it for armors. There was like one armor I liked. If I'm being completely honest, I don't think I'd buy a single armor in here for Asus. No, I'd buy this one. That's a lie. I'd buy this one, the 900 one, the pink one. Pink one's good. I think just the pink one, to be honest. That's me though. You know, if you like them, get the items you like. I'm not trying to. And there's more coming to the chest. There should be quite a bit more. These the Black Friday 10K chests are usually some of the highest quantity chests out of any 10K chest they release the whole year. Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, look, it's only 150. It's so weird they go off the original price of the item, because you know if this released today, this would be so much more expensive. But yeah, it's cool they retained the original price. I'd buy this one for sure. That's cool. Pink one. Scimitar. Shadow Knight katanas. It's pretty nice. There are duels of that. That's gonna look good. The ice cream that goes with the armor. You know what they should have done instead of this? They should have made it okay, never mind. But they should have made like a Revo, like, you know, the ones, the ice cream that has like the vanilla on the inside and the chocolate coating. You should have done that for it. I mean, but then you got to make a whole new art for it. So, and they're just kind of recoloring stuff for this. So, understandable. Duels for these. Those look pretty good. I'd pick these up. These look nice. The katana, the Vanta katanas. Those are looking pretty good. The fan. Mask thing. Plushie. This is a buy. That's an easy buy right there. Shadow Fox. Kane's pretty cool too. Alright, on to helmets. Oh wait, isn't this an original? Is that why I don't recognize this? The Shadow Knight one, that's the original, right? The armor? Is that why I didn't recognize it? Yeah, this is original, isn't it? Not a recolor. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's so many items in this game that, like, it's hard to, like, when they're doing this, like, is that a recolor of another armor? Like, because you don't know, like, maybe you don't recognize it because it's not the right color that you're used to or whatever, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that helmet is definitely new, so yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool looking one if you want some plate stuff. Alright, let's put a normal armor on for this. For helmets. You got a beard with your little crown. A few of those. It's a lot of forehead. Looks good though, but hair's a little funky on these ones, to be honest. Pink goggles, a little mustache. The hair. The gog. I might actually get the. I might actually get that. That's kind of a funny one. It's kind of a funny one. Mr. Cat. Cool with the makeup. I like that. Cool hat. Scary no cat face. Oh, you got a Black Friday one for the scientists as well. And yeah, that's about it for helmets. So not too crazy about a lot of the helmets, to be honest, but not the end of the world. Looks like that's eye color CC as well on that. Could imagine that being orange for any other reason. You know, I actually rocked Scientist J6. I actually think it's one of the better armors in the game. I rocked that for a while back in the day. Yeah, Scientist J6 one. I don't know if the recolors are necessary for it. Yo, these wings look cool. What are these? Are these a recolor? I don't think they are. I don't know what they'd be. I feel like I would know what the default of these looked like if these were recolor. Could be wrong. I'm sure chat's correcting me if I'm wrong about that, but wait, what is the original of that? Wait. Isn't this the Dage the Good cape? Where's the rest of it? Am I wrong about that? Is this teasing future items? I don't have the Dage the Good stuff. All-born chests in there, of course. Oh, the ground rune. The armor's in another chest. Wait, they put the armor in another chest. Wait, what? What do you mean? Why is it Dage the Good cape in here, but not the rest? Why would they not do the whole thing at once? So you're telling me in a previous 10k chest, they had the Dage the Good Black Friday version of the armor, but they never released the cape, so they forgot. They're like, oh, wait, we should release the cape next year. That's funny. Okay. All right. I mean, that's definitely worth the 150. That cape. Definitely worth the 150 ACs. Yeah, see, there's the original. And our character's looking funky. We're looking funky. All right, so yeah, that's the look at the first week of the 10k chest. Like the video, subscribe, all that. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. All right, I'm gonna upload that separately because people care about that and people don't want to go skipping through the VOD for it. L chest. I mean, it's the first week. Let's be real. Like I think that like I said before the chest even came out, like there's going to be larger updates to it for the actual Black Friday, which is next week, and then like because it's the Black Friday chest, right? The actual Black Friday is next week. They're probably waiting for the actual Black Friday, the actual event to release the actual items, the actual good ones, right? They're gonna cook next week, I imagine. Because they already showed the list where there was wasn't there 40 armors on the list? Like over 40? What is there in the quib right now? I mean, they weren't all for the quibble, but there's 19 in here. And they showed like 40, like 48, like close to 50 for the event. There's 19 in here. So this might be, and the list of armors they showed that they showed on Twitter wasn't even the full list. Like it was still going down more. So, yeah, there's a good chance they add quite a bit more to it. They usually do front load the chest, so usually week 1 is like the bulk of it, but so I could definitely understand that mindset for it. Very valid, but I got a feeling they're going to be adding more to it. I'm going to hold off my choice whether to buy it until it's finished, of course, like you should do as well. But yeah, it's not an instant buy out the gate this week, that's for sure. But it could definitely turn into a buy next Friday when they add the rest of the stuff. Or well, actually next Monday. Like not Monday coming up, but the Monday after That's when we'll actually know. Because the cyber, like, there's no cyber items in this chest yet. There will be cyber stuff in this chest. And there's not a single cyber item in it, right? Think of it like that. There's not even a single cyber item in this chest. Hey, can you shout out a seal for me? Just knowing I got the code. Oh, congrats, man. You got that code he dropped in the chat? That's really cool, yeah. That was really cool of him. That's the guy that, that's the artist that did all of the recolors. He did, I'm pretty sure he did most of the bulk of the recolors for the Black Friday stuff, so. Very cool of him to drop an AP code. I don't know if he's in the YouTube chat or whatever, but he was in my house earlier and he dropped a code, so. Yeah, I'm glad you got that, man. Congrats. Why would they not do cyber? No, they're doing cyber. They're doing cyber. The reason they're using like Black Friday for this week is because there is no cyber stuff coming out this week, so they listed it as a Black Friday only chest, but there will be cyber stuff in it. The cyber stuff is going to come on Cyber Monday, which is a week from now. So we gotta wait basically another week to see if it's actually going to be like another week and a weekend to see if it's actually going to be worth it. So yeah, let's check out what's new with the update. I'll put a silent chair over there to reserve it for my usual guest. Then we'll be set. Thanks for all your help. Looks like we'll have a normal feast this year. Are you okay? Is the ketchup glazed roasted garlic a bowl, but turn your tummy again? Ketchup glazed roasted garlic ball. That sounds awful. Nope, it's not moving inside me anymore. Haha, must be an allergy. I was just preparing myself in case anything jumped out of the bushes to prove you wrong. You know, it's a little too quiet. I heard that dinner tastes better when there's a show. How about tell me a story? I think it's a great idea. Or tell me one about yourself. Huh. You're interested in little old me. I'm just the cook. Wait, are we gonna get Oishi? How do you say this guy's name? I don't know, but we're gonna get lore for the cook here. Kind of it. Your name is Oishi? Oishi. It's Oishi. I'm probably butchering, but whatever. And I think it means delicious in some places. Are trolls assigned talents at birth? Oh yeah, she's a troll. I kind of don't even notice that half the time. That's a bit out there. After hearing from our prophet, my parents looked through their books for a fitting name. The prophet foretold the fame of my culinary skills. A real Gordon Ramsay over here. Well, they weren't wrong, but I'm curious. Why the big focus on Harvest Fest? You can charge almost every year. Oh, you take... Why did I read... I really completely skipped that word when I was doing... Okay. You take charge almost every year. I've always loved cooking, but Harvest Fest is really special to me. Why? I'll give you a hint. It starts with an F. F is for friends. How about another letter or two? A. M. Oh, family. Dominic Toretto shows up. Famine. You're very close, but it started with a pretty bad famine. That's grim. Well, sounds like I gotta pull a chair up and for this one. Before I started wearing my hat, Bloodtusk Ravine was hit with a long famine. Trolls and Horks would never ask for help from each other, so I snuck out to find aid from the outside. I discovered that villages from all over barely had any food to go around. Creepy bugs ate the crops and monsters kept everyone from foraging for scraps. The people that did have food were hoarding it for themselves. That's when I met a certain ranger. She traveled a long way from her home, too. Is that Robina? The ranger had a hunch that this famine was unnatural and had to be investigated at its source. But she couldn't leave the people to suffer any longer without food, and they had starved to death. We teamed up. It was just us, her arrows, and my culinary know-how. Hey, it is Robina. I think it's their first appearance with their new art, too. Cursed Kernels, talk to Remy. Is that a Ratatouille? Is that a Ratatouille reference in my Adventure Quest worlds? Ratatouille. That was a good movie. You gotta rebuy another chest. What are you guys talking about? This chest is ass? Why did I buy it? Hey, what's up, Sharp? How you doing, man? Is there a design notes for the new chest and stuff? I feel like they haven't really been putting out notes. Oh, there is. Let's read. Get ready to go dark. Bravo 6 going dark. All right. Information on upcoming items, please. Oh, there's new stuff in the Nulgath Diamond merge. Shadow Death Fiend of Nulgath Blade Single and Dual is in the Diamond merge, so if you guys got diamonds, they're available. Okay, so collection variants still in progress. Evolved Exosuit Armor, Mummy Armor, Witch Set, Light Witch, Priest of the Ignited One set, Legion Wolf set, Titan Slayer set, and more. Not really too excited about any of these, if I'm being 100. So the and more there is really carrying. It's leaving on the 8th. Interesting. Interesting. I just want the class. Wait, what class? Yeah, I guess we'll have to. They're not really teasing much here. They're not teasing much here. That is great art, by the way. Okay, well, hey, look at this. Yeah, they got the design notes ready. Okay, they were pretty early with the update today. They got the design notes prepped and ready. Yo, they are actually on point this week. Let's go. Good to see it. It's been a minute. I feel like AE's been a little like off kilter for a while now. It's good to see them more on point with the updates. That's really nice. I'm not a huge fan of this set, but we'll see what's up with it. So it doesn't look like there's any drop. Oh yeah, there's a few drops. Okay. House guard, house items. 8 house items. $11 other items. So. Pretty low amount of drops, but some drops in some merge stuff. Looks like it's 2 different merges, which is interesting, so it's pretty rare for an event. Okay, I guess we'll go see what all that looks like in game. But yeah, I don't know. I'm too crazy on the design notes. Nothing too crazy on there. What's up, Quavis? What happened to Vesper? Look her up. 50% more. If you're over the age of 18. 50% more AC. There's always 50% more AC. They're doing 50% more AC until January. But you're not a little rat. In a chef's hat? What? I'm disappointed. Bug exoskeleton. Find the cauldron. He reads faster than he types. Don't. What? Quibus, what are you saying? Black Friday Cav? There is no chance it's going to be Cav. You are tripping. Am I playing COD after the stream? Do you want to see us? I mean, if you want. I don't think I have anything planned on a Friday night. I mean, I planned on playing more after the stream, so I might as well stream it, right? Chunky corn pottage? Wait, what is this word? There's no way that's pronounced pottage. Okay. Mince the locust. Prepare town hall. I hate the English language. I bought the game. Swing party up. Yeah, we could. I mean, I'm just doing camo stuff, but we can play some war if you want. Yeah. I'll be XP grinding shotguns probably after this. Or no, pistol. I only have pistols and shotguns left, and then I'm done all the camos in the new Modern Warfare 3. I've maxed out every gun for camos except for pistols and shotguns. I was saving those, hoping that like a small map playlist would come out, or like a Shipment 24/7 or Rust 24/7 or something, but they didn't come out, so I'll be finished them before any of those playlists hit. So guess I'll just do those on the same way I did everything else. Yeah, the war game mode they added to the new COD is sick. It's not like the war from the original World at War from 2008, but it's a good game mode. It's like an Overwatch. If you played Overwatch, like it's like a payload Overwatch map. It's pretty fun actually. Pretty good game mode, to be honest. Not the same, but kind of similar. Wish I could get camos done. Would disables me from doing this crap. Wait, what? I don't understand what your comment is. When I do camos, the way you do camos in COD is, I mean, the new Call of Duty is so easy to get camos in. You just XP farm and then you do a couple of challenges and you're done. Like the game's not been out for only a week and I'm almost finished it. Like I'll be finished it. It won't even take me 2 weeks to do them all. I'll probably be done all the camos by like Monday probably. Oh, I gotta talk to someone. I see a lot of people saying that Modern Warfare 3 is like a lot of like review sites and stuff are like rating the multiplayer really low for some reason. I feel like, but like I follow a lot of like Call of Duty like guys because I've been in the community for a long time, and everyone that like actually plays Call of Duty really likes it, and it seems like everyone that like casually plays it doesn't for some reason. I don't understand that about the new I gotta read a journal. Where's the journal? I don't understand that. It's like one of the better Call of Duty games that's come out since like maybe Cold War. I like it more than Cold War, to be honest. I really like Treyarch games, but I did not jive very well with the Cold War multiplayer. I played more zombies that year, but
Sup?
I didn't hate it, but I wasn't like crazy about it. I think it's better than Cold War. But wait, where's the journal? I'm like looking for a journal to click on. No, it's a very good COD. I mean, it's probably not worth the money, to be honest, unless unless you know you like Call of Duty, which is probably why it's getting the bad reviews, because it is just DLC, but it's just like an expansion pack. But wait, where is the journal? It's the same girl. Wait, I gotta talk to the girl. Oh, journal. Oh, it's a button. I'll be real, man. I ain't reading all that. But yeah, if I had to review the new COD after almost finishing the complete camo grind for multiplayer, I would say it's a 8 out of 10. In my opinion, like the multiplayer is it's like an 8 out of 10. It's not crazy, but it's way better than 22, way better than Vanguard. Way better than a lot of the more recent ones. And if you never played 22, you have a massive selection of weapons in that game. You have all the content from 22 in that game. And in the 2023 COD, you got all the stuff from the 22 COD. So if you're just picking up for this year and you didn't play last year, like you have an insane amount of stuff in there. Golden Scale. Alright, let's pick up some golden scale. That's the boss drop? What are we? Scales of Greed. Hey Korey, it's a little off topic. Going through some nostalgic areas in AQ. What are some of your oldest memories on this game? Oldest memories in the game? Fighting the Red Dragon, of course. Frost, like original playing through Frostval for the first time I picked up the game, stuff like that, you know. Farming Necromancer when that first came out. Thank you both for saving our village and sharing what little you had with us. Inspired everyone to face this famine together. Oishi, your cooking is very interesting. I want to say Oshi every time I say I took 3 bites and suddenly I don't feel that hungry anymore. In fact, I think my neighbor can take the rest of my portion. You're so generous. No need to hold back. I'll give you seconds. Eek. Now we have enough to go around. What? Why did she eek? I can't believe I tried to hoard food like that. You're under the influence of those cursed golden scales. Is this anti-capitalism messaging in my Adventure Quest worlds? Just a pro-communist release. But let's leave freaky artifacts where they fall. It was dropped by a carriage drawn by a, for lack of a better word, rich-looking horse. Are we profiling horses? I don't. We shouldn't be looking into this. I thought they would come back to look for what makes a horse look rich. So I tried to keep it safe in my house. It must have been one of those awful nobles King Alton didn't throw out. What's wrong with them? We've always sent the nobility a huge cut of our crops. They never give anything back. Not even when we barely have enough to feed everyone. Yes, and I guess King Alton isn't any different. There's a famine, and castle life hasn't changed. This is dangerous. This is a dangerous thought, but I imagine the noble court throw a fit if King Alton attempted to send us aid. He's a fine warrior, but bureaucratic arm twisting takes a different type of finesse. Imagine it's like a 10-year-old playing this and like, what is bureaucratic? They go to their parents after playing this release, and then their parents are like, what? What do you mean? You have to, all of a sudden you're just doing a lesson. Alright. Why can't we just literally twist arms? That's What's the point of being king if you can't do anything useful? Ah, I'm sure King Ultimate will manage it eventually, but it takes time. That's why I buy and store food in case of emergency. He's a prepper. We were faring well and able to help others. Until someone noticed and left that cursed artifact here. All them. Help, help, the village is under attack. Monsters are coming down from the mountain. There it is. I tracked to where the supernatural famine began. Somewhere in this area. Those monsters are suddenly rushing us when things were looking up. It means someone sent them. It's like a necromancer or something. I'm going to the mountains and putting an end to this hunger plague. Why did she just call it a hunger plague when they've been referring to it as a fam? The word is fat. Okay, anyway, thanks for all your help. I'll handle the rest from here. Nuh-uh. Eating dough takes a ton of upper body strength. I can hold my own. I don't think that's how that works, but okay. I'm going with you. Alright. Fear Gorda Tooth. Explore Mountain. Oh. These look kind of creepy. Oh, we got some drops already. Oh, never mind. Some flakes. Flakes of gold. Is Abyssal Angel Shadow worth it to get? If you want my full thoughts on the class, I made a video about it last year, man. Is Abyssal Angel worth it? Look that up on YouTube. You'll find my video. It'll probably be the first one that pops up there for you. But not really is the answer. But if you want more information, check out that video. I go into depth on it. Yo, that's actually sick. A campfire. I want to pick it up, but I'm gonna leave it on the screen there so I can get actually a good house item and a release. Can't be. A lot of times they do house items, but they just like house items all look weird. A campfire actually looks like you use it in your house. Alright, done that quest. They fumbled the bag. I bet you the Edge Runner set I'm looking forward to is going to be like a Cyber Monday drop and not even in the chest. That's like the one set I'm like, I definitely want to get. And I bet you that's, look, wait. I have to go back. I bet you it's going to be I bet you it's going to be drops for Cyber Monday. What kind of build did I go into in Cyberpunk? I've done like 8 playthroughs of Cyberpunk, man. I've done every build. I've actually done every build. I've done like Netrunner, melee. I've done gorilla arms only. I've done pistols. I've done assault rifles. Like. I've done them all. I think the one. Melee and pistols are probably the best 2 in the game right now. I haven't done a Netrunner after 2.0. I hear it changed quite a bit after 2.0. Cyberpunk there. So, can't really give my take on the 2.0 net running, but net running before was pretty fun. And I've seen some gameplay from it. It looks pretty okay still. Once you get it all geared up. Claw, Blue Eyes, Find the Summer. Summoner's Rift. A new class is coming. You said a new class is coming. There's a new calendar class coming. there could potentially be a Black Friday class since they had a 2K AC armor listed as one of the items. Was there a 2K AC armor released today? Chat. $15. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, there probably isn't going to be a Black Friday class. Why in the hell is there a 2000 AC normal armor in this game? Yeah, that's probably what people would assume would be a class. Any good new drops? I like the house item, the campfire. That's pretty sick. I don't think there's going to be that many good drops this week, if I'm being honest. We'll see, though. We'll see. Play the update and see. But so far, nothing too good. We got like this rifle that looks... and a cloak. Meh. Some boss here. We're probably farming the boss there, and I just can't see it because I haven't done the quest yet. Yeah, it seems like back in the day for AQ, they used to charge a lot for some of the armors. Because like they didn't have a lot of items. So what few they did have, they charged a bunch for or something, I don't know. Don't know the reasoning behind why some of the old stuff is like got crazy price tags on it, but $10 for single armor is nuts. Which is what 2K AC roughly is. Like I mean it's less if you buy more ACs, right? But it could cost you 10,000, like $10 US. Wait, hold up. This just clicked. Wait, it's the actual famine deity is the cause of the famine happening in this village. Like the horsemen of the apocalypse, famine is what's caused. What? That's a little on the nose. Is that your true form? An admirable show of defiance. But I tire of this. You're not a mage. You're not even human. What are you? I am famine itself. Okay. The land of the living has forgotten what it means to fear me. Okay. To spite the gap between the weak and the strong, the poor and the rich, I have risen to tip the scales, to watch the strong devour the weak. Or will it be the poor who are engulfed in wrath and devour the rich? Ha ha ha. Oh hey, about the eat the rich part, can we keep that and put everything else away? What, are you telling me the god of famine to do? There's a lot of politics in this this Thanksgiving update, isn't there? They're not a god, they're just insecure. You pest. What are you doing in there? Get out of my domain. Mortal, you should point and laugh. They're jealous that death and conquest keep getting mistaken for actual gods, while famine gets stuck at the stables. Shut up, you're ruining everything. Leave, go. Fine. I'll go tell our lord that you acted without his direction. Urgh. That pest is going in the ground, but first, I'll turn your mortals into dried string beans. Okay. Ugh, a smell. It's like pre-chewed tomatoes drenched in paint remover. What is it now? It's chow, specifically chowder. Whipped it up on the spot when I couldn't get a word in edgewise. You sound like you're just hangry. Hangry as a horse. Everyone gets frustrated when they're hungry. Snickers satisfies. You can't think straight on an empty stomach. How about we all sit down for a meal and get to know each other? This is absurd! You're trying to make a mockery of me. Oishi, run! I'll hold them back. Little troll, the prayers of your people can't reach you here. Sip, sip. Prepare for your demise. This is the price of your stupendous. This is incredible. These locusts are forever starved. They devour endlessly. But this one, I'd rather turn inside out than live without the taste of the soup. I hate soup. Sorry, I can't catch what you were saying. A moment, please. Your culinary skills is beyond description. I've never seen such a unique way of handling the art. This is cool art, by the way. It's new art, right? I haven't even considered the idea of using food itself as a weapon to spread my influence. It would be foolish of me to overlook your talents, develop your skills, create more dishes, and serve them to me yearly. In exchange, famine will no longer plague these lands. Wait, what? Wait, he's giving up over soup? Done deal. We don't have to stop it just yearly. Come over anytime. I'm happy to. What is that face? Yearly and no more than that. You're disrespecting her otherwise. An entity of your caliber must realize this. Absolutely delightful. Remember this promise, troll. I will return each year, the mortal's harvest. Every harvest fest, don't be afraid to bring something from home. I'd be happy to cook something new. Haha, fine deal. Look forward to seeing you around, fam. Oh well. Just like fam said, the crops are growing again and the bugs took off. Corn. The effects are spreading slowly, so I'm gonna ask the villagers if there is any extra food for me to bring home. I can leave some out for the orcs to discover, too. Come back to Swordhaven with me, Oshi. You're a hero. If the king hears that you're the one preventing famine, or, well, that specific famine, you'll get everything you ever wanted. Nah, all I want is for my friends to have full bellies and big smiles. If the king could help the people who need it the most first, then I can't ask for anything more. You're amazing, Oshi. Oshi. I wouldn't have been able to do a thing. I wouldn't be able to do a thing if you weren't here with your bow and arrows. Robina really didn't do much. Time and time again, it's the ordinary struggling with their daily lives that makes the difference. Not the nobles or the king with all of their power and wealth. Conquered the day with kindness. If I can, I'll find a way to send more supplies to Bloodtusk Ravine. That is the war. Bloodtusk Ravine has to be the worst place in all lore. It'd be a good opening for the king to listen to people like you and actually make the people's lives better. If he cares anymore. I guarantee you the king does not care about Bloodtusk Ravine one little iota. Well, you care a lot, and I'm thankful. Do you think we'll get to see each other again? It might be hard for me, seeing as I'm an up-and-coming ranger and all, but I'll try my best. Take care. Oishi, Rabina, the Hood will always answer your call, and the call of those in need. Was she like a superhero? Rabina, I guess she couldn't make it this year. That's sad. You're telling me that one of the 4 horsemen of the underworld visits you for Harvest Fest? Fam started bringing more ingredients to the feast. That explains some of your gnarlier recipes. Oof. I feel my lunch thrashing again. What am I listening to? bonus stage from Load Runner. Let's find a different playlist. Who's the king? Isn't Alton dead? Don't pay attention. They time travel and resurrect and who knows. If a character exists at any point in Adventure Cross Worlds, that a character exists for infinity. It doesn't matter if they die in the story or anything. They exist for infinity. Like, the story does not matter at all. At this point, we could open a restaurant. Keep me posted. I'll be there in case anything happens. Aw, you're the best. Fam, you know your manners. Wait for the feast to start and say hello when you arrive. Jangy. Alright, that's the release for this week. Interesting little story there. Quite literally famine. Creating a famine as he does. Good stuff. Merge. Nothing I really want to pull for that merge. Apparently there's 2 merges though, according to the side notes. There's one from Robina and one from a different NPC. The first one? No, the first one was Robina. Oh yeah, Oishi had one, right? Wherever she is. Where is she? Is it just me or is the chest really not good? Chest alright. I mean, I would buy the chest, but there's some items that are worth grabbing. I mean, a couple items worth grabbing in there. Yeah, these days it's normally never a good idea to buy the whole chest, right? I feel like if you I don't know. Wait, where's merch? Yeah, this is new. It's kind of a cool cave. I'm not a big fan of like the style of Theranos' armors and stuff, but the cave's pretty cool there. Is this a new map? It is, right? No. Wait, is the leaf paint? That's the leaf painter is a new mob, right? These guys were here before, and there were drops of these guys, but maybe not. Maybe not. I'm probably wrong about that. Alright, let's go back to the let's go farm some drops. So let's do corn for a little bit. We'll rotate through and see what drops from what. So do corn for a while, then we'll swap to the other guys. The Elden. Oh yeah, the tree from Elden Ring. Yeah, it's kind of like, well, it's not. It doesn't really look like that, but it is a large tree. Yes. Only badge collectors buy the chest these days. Yeah, I mean, there's not massive value in the chests unless like you really like the like. I feel like it. I feel like I'm not like trying to play defense for AE or anything, but I feel like it would kind of be hard to actually convince someone to buy a full 10K consistently. Because like it has to add up to 10K, right? That's a lot of items worth of ACs that you'd have to hit on. You'd have to get some good hits in there. And a lot of the items these days are misses. So no, there isn't 2 chests. AE should reduce the price of the chests. I mean, I think sometimes they do put out a 10K chest when it probably should be like a 7,500 AC chest or something. But you know, you don't have to buy the whole thing, right? You never do. Like, you can always just buy individual items. It's not really a big deal. I feel like people make it more of a big deal than it is to buy the whole chest, to be honest. Like, cool, I don't have to spend 10,000 ACs this week. Look, spend 3,000 and get the items I want out of it, and wait for the next one to come out and get the other few items I want out of that one, right? It's not a big deal. The item I suggested that made it into the 10K chest didn't even cost ACs, and I'm wearing it on my character right now. So, hey, that's a W for me, I guess. Looks, but it doesn't look like they recolored this armor. It looks like they just put it into Photoshop and like change the saturation value on it. Could be wrong about that. It kind of looks like what they did with it. Yeah, it's not what they did, because I think this I think the under the top there would be different and stuff. I think they did do some recoloring, but what am I farming for? Just the misc drops, just seeing what's dropping off this, so I can make a video about it. Stuff like the kukri here. How do you pronounce that? This knife. I probably always pronounce it wrong. It was my favorite melee in Dirty Bomb. That's why when I played Dirty, I'm not gonna get into a Dirty Bomb thing here, but when I played Dirty Bomb back in the day, my favorite character was Stoker, the guy with he was the guy, and his ability was a Molotov. It was really sick. And the melee on the card I liked from him had the kukri. It's like a bright blue kukri. Such a cool melee. How do you pronounce it? There's no way I'm saying it right. Pronunciation.
Kukri.
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 Wait, I am saying it right.
Kukri. Kukri. Kukri.
Kukri. Yeah, so I'm basically saying it right. Okay, I might be adding an extra syllable or something that shouldn't be there, but yeah, the kukri is so yeah, I really like it because I use it so, like, I played like 1,800 hours of Dirty Bomb, and it's probably my melee equipped for most of the time I played that game. So, or no, I had 1,200 hours, but whatever. I played an insane amount of that game, and yeah, it's one of the better melees in that game. I always like seeing them. Although this is way too big. Like this model, like whoever put this in the game, I think this is way too big. Should be scaled down like 25% smaller than this. Goddamn sword. It's weird that I feel like they're like scared to do like smaller melees. Don't you guys feel that like that? Like the artists? Like some of my favorite stuff is like the karambit, right? Cause it's small. I really like it cause it's just small. Sick. Like I feel like a lot of times like Like even if you look at the deagle, right? Like it's bigger than a deagle should be, for some reason. So it's not even like a new artist thing. Like I feel like they always like scale the items like way too large. Not always, but I feel like pretty consistently the items are scaled larger than they should be. Kukris are kind of sword sized. They're not this big though. Like look at the size of my character's leg and look at this. They're not like, let's say the female character, let's say the character is like what, 5'11" in this game or something like that, like 6 foot tall. I doubt the female characters. Our character's probably like 5'10" or something in this game. So there's no way the blade is that long on a kukri. Yeah. I have a machete in real life and the blade isn't that long. Cranberry shoulder imp. Oh, that's cute. Kind of cursed. A little bit of column A, column B, a little cute, a little cursed. He's self-aware about Dirty Bomb thoughts. See, I know no one cares about me ranting about Dirty Bomb. It's not even a game you can play anymore. Now, if they were bringing out a sequel, then I always shut up about it, but they're not going to. Is Dirty Bomb still possible to play? Technically, you can still play Dirty Bomb on community ran servers, but all of the servers are dead. Like I think funny enough, like Australia is the only place that has like a population of people playing it, and I don't live in Australia, and I can't connect to their 300 ping servers. So yeah, it's pretty hard to find a match, sadly. Ever played Brink? No, I didn't play Brink. I didn't have it when it was popping back when it first. Actually, no, I did have Brink. I didn't really like it, to be honest. I had it on the 360, and I played a multiplayer a little bit. I did not like it that much. I went back to playing Call of Duty pretty quick back then. But yeah, I really like Dirty Bomb. Dirty Bomb was like the sequel that Brink deserved, but that people didn't appreciate. I don't know. Blacklight Retribution. I played a little bit of Blacklight back in the day. Not a lot. Wasn't that a game like kind of pay to win? Blacklight Retribution. Didn't have some pay to win elements in it. Wasn't too big on that. Yeah, people don't realize it, but like free to play games used to all be pay to win. Nowadays, you got all these like battle royales and stuff you can play for free that aren't pay to win most of the time. But back in the day, like every free to play game was pay to win. It was actually awful. Actually awful. APB Reloaded. I feel like if APB Reloaded was made with the same budget and stuff, but today, that game would be so much better with like the kind of tech and stuff we have now. And like what the industry learned over the amount of time since that game's released. I feel like if a new version of APB Reloaded was released now, it'd be pretty fire, to be honest. But no one's gonna like risk that money to make that thing, right? Especially when GTA Online exists and stuff like that now. Okay, I think that's all the drops for this one. Scales agreed. This might be a VHL swap. Stay on top of cars with people who drove them with the perk, yeah. APB Reloaded was pay to win too, man. I remember playing that back in the day and getting stomped out by people that just had like way better gear than me. Shit sucked. Majority of free-to-play games are still pay to win though. Yeah, but what I'm saying is there were no free-to-play games that weren't pay to win back in the day. Like every free-to-play game was pay to win. Like the reason they made a free-to-play game was to have it be pay to win, right? Now you can find free-to-play games that aren't pay to win. Back in the day, every game that was free-to-play, the reason it was free-to-play is because the developers wanted to make it pay to win. So they could make money. Now it's not the case. For every game, at least. Still happens. The pay-to-win stuff still happens more often than it should, though. Is the new chest good? Not at the moment. I wouldn't buy the whole thing. There's definitely some good items in it. Which is normally my answer in the first week of any 10k chest coming out, to be honest. So that's kind of a copy-paste from every time a 10k chest comes out in the first week. Don't buy it. Don't buy the full thing. Some good items. To the chatters that have been around since before 10k chests exist, do you guys think the game was better off with or without them? Like, they definitely make more money with them, and that's why they do them, right? Like, they consistently make more money with them. Because people are, like, buying a bunch of items they don't really, they'll never use. Like, they're spending more on them, but you think the game was better without them? Without the 10ks? I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking of that. I think the game was better without them. Like the way they did the shops and stuff. It's more of a buckshot approach to like spamming out items now, trying to fill 10ks. I feel like that used to not happen as often. I feel like they were a bit more discriminate on what items they would put into the game. And, you know, I'm saying this, there's no way to, like, prove this, but I feel like higher quality items got put into releases more often. Like, they would split items from shop and release, and a lot of times you'd end up with some of the better items in the releases. For a period there was a long time in AQ where, like, the releases got barely anything for items, and the shops got most of the stuff. There was a stretch of time in AQ where having like a free-to-play anything item release was insane. Like, we're very spoiled compared to how it used to be. Like, I remember like back in the day, like any pet that had a was not member was insane. Or like dual wield used to be a member only option, right? I think they still advertise that as a thing. Like, free to play has so much more than it used to. Yeah, I played Battlefield at Heroes, yeah, a bit. Didn't really like it that much. It was way too simple, to be honest. There was another Battlefield free-to-play game that was better than Heroes, the non-cartoon one. That one was pretty good. Back then, pets were a flex. I never saw pets as a flex, to be honest. Okay, there are no drops from this thing. Let's be realistic, there's nothing dropping there. We did those. these for a bit. Accidentally hit my heel key. Fat fingered it. Oh, sick. Yo, that's like, I kind of wish it wasn't a cauldron though. Like just a fireplace. Whenever I'm playing like any game that lets you design a house, like whether it's like Fallout 4 Settlements or like The Sims or like anything that lets you design a house, I always put a fireplace in it. Fireplaces are so nice. I got my fingers hitting the wrong keys. Yeah, it's because I'm Canadian. I've always had a fireplace in my house, but fireplaces are nice. I sold out my inventory back then, thinking I could buy anarchist robes. Yeah, I remember back in the day, I used to sell like a bunch of my items to get new items whenever they came out. Because I didn't have any money to buy ACs or anything, so I would just like sell my old AC items to buy new ones just perpetually. Just like sell them for like basically nothing to try to get the new ones. How'd I die? Was my HOT not running? Wait, did these guys actually damage you? What happened? What happened? Watching ads? Yeah, I used to do like all you know the free AC thing. Like, are those still a thing? Like where you can like download apps and stuff to get ACs. Yeah, those still a thing. Wait, my HO. I did my. Okay, I don't think maybe I didn't do a combo there. My bad. I'm not sure. I like quality over quantity. Yeah, there's certainly a lot more items releasing these days, but they definitely were pickier back then on what they would release. Yeah, I heard about Vesper the other day. Her Instagram is going crazy. What do you mean you heard? Wait, what do you mean? What do you like? Is something happening with her or what? What do you mean it's going crazy? Did you just discover what Vesper's doing or what? Because, you know, that's kind of been a thing since she left, so. Not really anything new, man. Is there a new development? Is there new lore? That's a name I haven't heard of in a long time. What is a Vesper? I still have her flame cape. Oh wait, it was not pink. What was it called? I still have it. They renamed it. Haven't been in touch with AQ for a year prior. Came back a week ago. A lot of things are new to me. I mean, it's been more than a year since Vesper left. It's been quite a few years, like 4, maybe more. It's been quite a few. Yeah, Vesper is banking, man. Vesper's didn't she have like 100K follower or like didn't she have like close to 1 million followers on TikTok or something like that? Vesper should be banking pretty good, pretty well. I think her follower count on TikTok's like pretty massive, to be honest. I don't know how TikTok numbers work. I don't think you make any money just directly off TikTok, but you can probably channel that into other things, right? So she is probably doing all right, I'd imagine. She is probably doing a-okay. Did you play Ace of Spades? I think it was called. No, I don't recall that name. Is that a airplane combat game? Could never really get into that. Like I tried playing War Thunder and stuff. I can never really get into it. Turning in airplanes and like same with like the Starfield, we're not getting into Starfield again, but same with like the Starfield like space combat. I'm really not a big fan of like flying ships around and space like as basically airplane combat from other video games what Starfield had. I am not a big fan of that. It's like playing an FPS game, but your character moves slow as hell, you turn slow as hell. You have to like lead projectiles. It's so lame. It's like playing Battlefield 4 and doing like long distance like 1,000-meter snipe shots, but both your characters are wearing like cement boots and your sensitivity is turned down to the lowest possible sensitivity. Moral of the story is there's not enough slide canceling in plane fighting games. Okay, I think we got all the drops from these goofy dudes here. Let's try the last one. Oh my god, he's actually not damaging me. A level 30 mob is not destroying me, chat. Is hallelujah. The class design team must not have must not have had time to work on this release. Listen, praise the oh Jesus. Anti-stab cape. That's kind of cool actually. Probably gave him the frog zard auto attack. Scale of 1 to 10, how is the chest? How bad is it with 10 being the worst? Like a 7? I mean, it's not great. There's like a couple items I'd buy out of the whole thing. But this week 1, guys, they're still adding more. They could come up big on it. There could be a pretty big come up on the second week. You never know. Could be a good comeback. Don't count it out yet. I wouldn't go buying individuals yet. People always do this every time it's a 10k chest. It releases, people call it crap. Then week 2 comes out, and sometimes people change their mind. Sometimes it remains bad, but people, this happens every time a 10k chest comes out now. Like it's never going to be great on the first week. Has there been any 10Ks that were good on the first week recently, chat? Like in the past like year or two? I can't remember the last time I bought one on the first week. Did I buy the summer one on the first? I don't think I did. I usually buy the summer ones, but even the summer one this year, I don't think I bought on first week. I think I bought that second week. Yeah, usually you buy them second week, right? Like, they're usually never worth it first week. You usually have to wait. It's pretty consistent that they're not good first week. But hey, people like talking shit about them anyway, so. It's just fun to talk shit sometimes, you know? Terrible chest. We'll see though. I'm not counting it out yet. Good cape. It's a great cape for your set. Korey, can AA class kill deadly duo? I can't remember, man. Why is my character like glitching? You guys see this? Like, I'm like stuttering. It's like Cyberpunk trying to run on a PlayStation 4. What is going on? Is it? Oh, is it because I'm shooting the gun? Oh, that's weird. Oh yeah, the gun has the gun animation, but it's like bugged out. Oh, I see. I see. Let's get rid of that. What's AA? Alcoholics Anonymous. Did I do the Grimskull map? Hell no. No. Keep their Grimskull map. Do you know where I can find the whatever that word is for the badge? Can't seem to find it on Wiki. I don't, man. If Wiki doesn't know it, I definitely don't know it. Korey doing new dungeon equals great content of Korey suffering. I mean, it'd be me doing it for like 5 minutes and then being like, okay, I don't have the proper potions and enhancements. I need to go farm them. And then I'm not going to go farm them, so. You don't need potions. Okay, buddy. Or enhancements. There's no chance they put quote-unquote endgame content in the game that's challenging that you don't need. VDK can do it all. Wait, you just did the whole dungeon with VDK? It's not endgame? I mean, we went a week without doing it. It's last week's news at this point, so. Game's dead? Is game dead? AQ Infinity could certainly come out sometime soon. That'd be great. To be honest, all these new dungeons and ultra bosses are just extremely uninteresting to me. Same. Same. I don't play this game for boss fights or dungeons. Never why I played AQ. Never the reason for playing this, to be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. If this game had like those kind of mechanics and stuff back in the day, I probably wouldn't be playing it right now. I'd have like a RuneScape YouTube channel or something. That's a joke. I would not have a RuneScape channel. RuneScape looks like ass. You know, RuneScape broke their speaking of, they broke their player count record today. Today they broke the record for concurrent players. 2023. Now imagine if Artix Entertainment had a mobile game so they could also break their records. Crazy. Maybe some year that'll happen. Maybe sometime in the future. I'd rather play Iron Man RuneScape than do Ultra. Yeah, I would too, to be honest. If only the armor in your thumbnail was available. If only. No one wants it more than I do. What's up with these like crystals and stuff? These are my healing crystals. Have you guys heard of Shungate? No, not Shug Knight. Isn't he in prison? No, the Rock. I have them placed around La Casa. Stop the the EM rays or something. They're minerals, Marie. But Breaking Bad's so good. I rewatched that recently, and it was just as good as the first time through. Like, even though I knew what was gonna happen, rewatching Breaking Bad was just as good as like when it first came out. That show is so good. Check Evil War Knowledge, got some rare farmables. Yeah, those are in the shop as well, man. Still a top series. Yeah, Breaking Bad's my favorite show of all time. Probably will be for quite a long time. Hey, there's a new season of Boys coming out, right? Just being at TV shows. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. That's probably one of the better shows that came out recently, The Boys. Not a lot of great TV being made these days. It'd be so sick if we got like another Sopranos or The Wire or something like that, right? I wonder when the next one of those is, or like another like Game of Thrones or something. I wonder when the next one of those is gonna pop up. I watched Gen V. It was actually pretty good. Yeah, right. I said it was pretty good on the stream the other day, right? I wasn't lying. It was pretty good. It was pretty decent. Gen V. I had pretty low expectations going into it, and yeah, it exceeded them. Exceeded my very low expectations. It was decent. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. I thought I was gonna like hate a lot of the characters in this show, because it's like based out of like a school. So I thought like, man, there's gonna be like some cringe like student shit in this show, right? But nah, it was actually it's pretty alright. There was not as much cringe as I expected out of a show like that. Did I watch Peacemaker? Yeah, I did. It was good. Are they doing more Peacemaker, or is that over? I like that. Peacemaker was alright. Not that great. I think Gen V was better than Peacemaker, but I like John Cena acting. I think John Cena's a good like. I could watch him do more TV shows, to be honest. Especially if it's in like kind of like a comedy kind of thing, like the Peacemaker and that kind of role. I think he does a good job with that. Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. Yeah, Better Call Saul is pretty good too, yeah. Better Call Saul was pretty good. Did I watch The Last of Us? Yeah, I did that. Yeah, it was good. Last of Us was a good TV adaptation. Oh yeah, I voted for the Game Awards. Even though I haven't played a lot of those games, I still voted. Just I'll be honest. I voted for the Game Awards. I didn't even play like 80% of this stuff. Like but the one thing I did, there was a thing for video game adaptations, a category. It had the Mario movie and the Last of Us TV show. I picked the Last of Us TV show over the Mario movie for that. I voted for Baldur's Gate for everything that it was. Everything that it. Yeah, no, I voted. Cyberpunk got my vote for everything. It should have been nominated for sound or for music design and sound. Cyberpunk. I feel like that's like such an why did it not get a nomination for that? It didn't even. I don't think it got a nomination in 2020 when the original Cyberpunk came out. Like, why is no one acknowledging how good the music and audio design for Cyberpunk is? It is insanely good. I don't know why it isn't getting awards for that. It probably has, but it needs more awards for the audio in Cyberpunk. Like, they make whole radio stations for that. Like, for the expansion for Cyberpunk, they made a whole radio station that was only comprised of music from the community that was made specifically for the game. On top of that, they made a bunch of original OST in-house for like combat tracks and stuff. If you go listen to the combat tracks from Cyberpunk, they are insanely good. Like, it has some of the best like, it has some of the best like audio. I don't know why it didn't get nominated for that. Is this the track I'm thinking of? Not that one. There's like a specific one. There's like an audio that plays during one of the, like, you do like the, anyway, I explaining it's not even gonna, it's music. You can't explain music, but anyway, I can't find it. I don't know what the track's called, but trying to find OST tracks names is hard to find, because even if you look up like the specific scene that's in the game, like you're not gonna find it. So it has some like obscure random name, but anyway, yeah, that game has like crazy audio. Yeah, the music from Cyberpunk is so good. Like one of my favorite songs from that is the new one of the new hip hop tracks they put in the game is sick. The guys, I think it's like Through My Kuroshis or something. That is a banger. It might be copyright, so I can't play it now, but look that up, even if you haven't played the game. Actual chills listening to that first time. It's like, oh shit, they cook. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't get, but yeah, I voted for the Game Awards. I voted for the Cyberpunk and everything that was nominated for, and I voted for what's the RPG that came out this year from Larian? Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate for everything. I'm biased though. The reason I voted for Baldur's Gate, even though I haven't played more than a couple hours of it, is because I want more RPG games that have choices and options. You can kill characters off whenever, and more Fallout New Vegas, please. I want more of that. I'm not too big on like the camera style and the combat, whatever. Like I prefer like a first, third person action RPG with the same kind of options in it. But more RPGs in general, good. So if one comes out and is good, I'm voting for it. I don't even care if I didn't play it or anything. A good RPG comes out, I'll vote for it. I want more good RPGs, please. Please. More of those. So that just got my vote for everything it was in, no matter what. I'm sure it's good. Right. So yeah. I'm just glad it's not Spider-Man 2. I hear Spider-Man 2 is like not that great. Like I hear very mixed things about Spider-Man 2. I don't know. You don't know. Could be great. I don't know. I'll probably play Spider-Man 2 when it actually comes out on PC. But until then, I've heard mixed. Apparently the Venom part of Spider-Man 2 is only like for one mission or some shit. Like that sounds kind of lame. And apparently the black suit Spider-Man's like not even that good either. Like, okay, I think this is everything. By the way, we've been here for a minute. This is everything. Yeah, my computer just freezes when I take a screenshot. It's great. I have too many screenshots in my screenshot folder. It like crashes the Windows Explorer. I have like 10,000 screenshots. I need to like clean out that folder. Like it tries to open that on my computer and it's just like, there's too many images. What are you doing? Trying to open that folder is fun. Yeah, when is the Game Awards? I'll probably watch it on stream. Oh, this is from the new DLC for Cyberpunk. This song. This plays during a combat, during a part of a scripted mission where you're in combat. It's sick. And Idris Elba did the music for this, by the way. The actor, who is also a DJ and music producer. I could not believe how good this was when it came on. I'm like, what? They have some. This was made just for the game. It plays in the side mission. If you didn't play the side mission, play all the side missions in Phantom Liberty. What are you doing? Fuck. Yeah, they have nothing but heat in and it was a remix for the actual mission where it's playing like the highest tempo part of it for like the whole time. It's sick. Anyway. Wait, you didn't do the side missions in Phantom Liberty? The side missions are all like super high quality in Phantom Liberty. Like they went out of their way to like make them way better than the ones that are even in the base game for all the side missions. You should definitely play all the side missions. Yeah, that song was like, yeah, plays in one of them. House inventory full. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? How is it full? I'm gonna have that stuck in my head. Oh yeah, baby. I think it's still weird that they did a collab with Critical. That is still the weirdest. I think that's still one of the weirdest things they've done in this game. You know what's even funnier about that though? That Critical didn't even put up a video on it about it on his main channel. Like he basically he just looked at it on his stream and that's it, right? And then he only looked at the AQ3D one. He probably doesn't even know that it was also in aqworlds. So they did all that work on the AQ3D release and everything, and he didn't even put up a video about it on his main channel. It was just way out of pocket. That's something, man. Gets a whole release in AQ3D and doesn't make a didn't even make a video about it. That's something. I think he uploaded the VOD to one of his VOD channels or something. Which hey, is still a lot more exposure than they would have got from a normal release, right? So probably still worth their effort if they're looking to get exposure, but I don't think any yeah, they probably picked up some players from it. Probably wasn't completely a waste, but I think Arctic Entertainment probably expected him to put up a video on his main channel. When they made that. Little Twigoo. It's been a while since I cleaned out my house inventory. These guys dropped a long time ago. That's kind of cute. Little guy sitting on a loaf of bread. Who eats bread, an orange, and an apple? What kind of diet is that? What is this? Raw Octo Dog. I'm sure people that put that in their house only do very kid-friendly things with it. Is everyone 10 up video game? Man, Twilly really has a lot of house items. Okay. Alright, we got some house slots now. All this junk. Wouldn't expect corn. Yeah, but corn's kind of like, no disrespect, but you know, they're not at their peak, right? Like getting a collab from Corn in 2020 or whatever, whenever that happened, like that's not crazy, right? Wait, what did I just pick up? Didn't I pick up like Amber or what was it? What did I just pick up? Crystal. Amber, yeah, I picked up Amber. Why are these house items? How does this work? Pick up an item. Okay, so you gotta like close and open the menu. Oh my god. Alright. Cooking cauldron. You gotta close it. Open it. Yeah. Oh my. That's large. Cards. Those are tiny. You can fit them in the fireplace. Okay, am I missing any house items? Did I like want like crystals or something, chat? Just want to have these all displayed for a video. Or I'll pick up those golden flakes. Maybe they'll be for some obscure farming quests in the future. I really dislike the scaling out here. Just that your character's like way too big. Do they have buildings like this somewhere? Imagine this wood carving would take forever to do. Amber crumbs and amber crystals. I got them both. You missed crystallized? So like a wall item? Oh, you're right. Thank you. Thank you. Still a way to display them. Yeah, there's all the house items from the event today. It's kind of crazy. Korey had dropped probably one of their most successful albums around that time. Really? That's cool. I don't really follow them, so I just imagine they're not at their peak anymore, but they actually did. They're actually doing well. That's good. That's pretty good. Good for them. Anyway, Chato. Baldur's Gate 100% goatee. Yeah. Thoughts on chess so far? I mean, it's not worth getting the whole thing, but like I'm wearing the armor from the chest. Like there's some good things in it, but you probably want to wait till they actually it's full to decide whether or not you want to get there, right? Like making a decision right now on the chest, calling it good or bad or whatever, it's kind of a mute point because it's gonna change. So if you call it bad now, that opinion doesn't really matter because it's gonna change in the future. So I mean, I wouldn't buy it now if you're asking whether or not you should buy it. And so that's no. You should wait, but yeah, it's yeah. Anyway, Shadow. I think we're heading out here for AQ. I'll stream some COD though for a little bit. If anyone cares about that on the Twitch, we'll just keep the Twitch stream going, but we'll end the AQ one here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Checked out everything that was in the release today. There's weapons in the diamond shop, like someone mentioned, but I'm not gonna look at them because I already saw them in the rare shop. So, but if you want to spend your diamonds to ACs or whatever, if you're not buying the whole 10k chest, then farm up some diamonds and get them there. Good way to save some money if you don't want to. Yeah, better buy diamonds than cash, right? But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Leave a like on the stream if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I uploaded a news video on Wednesday instead yesterday, so if you missed that, check it out. I also did a stream yesterday ranking every class by how good they look on a tier list. So if that sounds like something interesting, if you want some more audio of me chatting to listen to while you're farming or whatever, check that out. VOD on the YouTube channel. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good one. We'll be streaming some of the new Modern Warfare 3. Doing a little bit of camo grinding here on the Twitch channel, so come over to Twitch, watch on YouTube, and that's interesting to you. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a good weekend. There'll be a video up tomorrow and all that. So thanks for tuning in, and have a good one, guys. Thanks for the support on the channel. We appreciate all the new subs and stuff. Much love. Bye bye.